Hi, my name is Maria Mobasseri and I'll be teaching the CIS 200 course online. I'm going to start with a little bit about myself and then I'm going to go right into the course to show you how to navigate through the course. Since this course is online, it's really important for you to know exactly where to go, what to do, so that and find yourself comfortable online. I have a degree in electrical engineering and food science and human nutrition, a bachelor's and a master's. I have been at Parkland for over 20 years. I started teaching Cisco networking classes. That was what I started teaching, and eventually I became a head of the department. And for 18 years, I led the department as a department head. And then after about 18 years, 2 years ago, I stepped down and I decided I'm going to teach. So let's go ahead and immediately go to, I use Firefox to actually go to my course. So I'm going to go to Cobra. You go to my.parkland.edu, go to Cobra. I'm using a program called Screencast-O-Matic, which you're going to be also using to capture your screen and to create a similar video as the one that I actually have. So once you're on Cobra, you go to make sure you're on Spring 2019, find your course, click on it. And once you are in the course, the navigation bar in the top, really what you really need to be concerned is the content. Most of the stuff are going to be under contents. Even the discussions, there's going to be under the content a module that will take you to the discussions. And you can view your grades under the grade. So I'm going to go to content. And the very first thing that you want to do is really just cover the syllabus. You go to syllabus and click on it. Read the syllabus, all the information that's on the syllabus. Then you go to start here. Once you're under start here, in a minute I'm going to post the link to this video under navigate through the course. But after you read the syllabus, you're going to take a small quiz on syllabus. That quiz is going to be right here. Once you click on the CIS 200 syllabus quiz, it's going to take you to a Word document. You can go ahead and download that, complete it, save it, and then you upload it to the Dropbox. If you don't know how to upload files to the Dropbox, you can ask me and I will show you videos or I'll send you videos. Right now, I'm going to make an assumption that most of you guys are familiar with how to download a Word document, how to answer questions in there, how to upload a file after you have saved the document. Then the next thing you're going to do, so you're going to register for my IT lab. Actually almost everything that you have to do is on my IT lab. How do you register for my IT lab? You have to click on this video. It will take you step by step on how to register for my IT lab. In this video, it's going to actually refer to Cobra as Brightspace. So any place that you see in the video that they're mentioning Brightspace, you know that they mean it's the same thing as Cobra. So you also want to learn how to create videos such as the one I have created, and that is there is a free program called Screencast-O-Matic. Once you click on this link, it will take you to a place where you can actually click on show the video, and the video will cover everything from A to Z on how to create short videos. Another thing, after you start here, you have to go to assignment list and due dates. This is a very important document. You click on it and it has everything that you need to know in terms of what you need to cover, what your assignments are, what's the start date for assignments, and what's the due date. So this is going to be like your main actually guide. So you see that January 14th you start. It says tasks, complete and submit on Cobra. Syllabus quiz, course navigation quiz, Screencast-O-Matic introduction video, my IT lab registration, and so forth. And then these are all due by January 20th. You see that there is something called Windows 10, and then there are some assignments, and then there's a deadline. So I'm going to go over what those are. So I'm going to go back to the actual front page of the course. That is where you see your attendance. So every time you come in here, your attendance will show. But also, one of the most important things that you're going to have to become familiar is my lab mastering link. This is where you have to go to the Pearson site, and this is where your course material, all your assignments and everything is there. So you click on Pearson. After you have watched and you registered for my IT lab, you should be able to see similar screen as what I see here. And I go through instructor's tool, but there's student links. For you, you're going to use my lab IT student access. For me, I use the instructor access. And once I'm here, I want to kind of quickly show you what we cover. We're going to cover Windows 10. We're going to cover Word in this course. We're going to cover Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. All of these are all hands-on activities. They're simulations and tests, small quizzes. All the simulations are optional. So if you click on Windows 10, for example, it's optional for you to do the simulation training, but it's actually, so if you choose to do the simulation training, that's fine. And after you do the training, you can actually do the simulation exam. What you get for the simulation exam, the points that you get for simulation exam is counted towards your grade, your final grade. So you see that there are a couple simulation training in here, and there are a couple exams. So all the exams are you have to do towards your grade. Simulations, if you want to do them, that's fine. If you don't want to do them and you want to just go to the exam, that's fine. You can go ahead and do the exam, and if you feel that, oh, you scored poorly on the exam, you can go back and do the simulation and take the exam again. Everything that you see here, you can actually repeat twice to 3 times. You have 2 to 3 attempts. Now, where do you study the material that's for this? There's an ebook that's called eText. If you actually look at the eText, eText has all the information that you need to read for the simulations and for the information that you're going to be taking the exams and the quizzes and things. So you see that Exploring Microsoft Office 2016 is the name of your textbook. You can get it as e-text, which comes with the voucher. So you click on it, it's going to take you to the book. You click on that and you will see that all the chapters of the book is going to be displayed, and it starts with Windows, with the Windows operating system. So you see this is your book, and right on the top over here, there is a table of contents. And working with an operating system, getting started with Microsoft Windows 10. So here's the first thing. If you have a hard copy book, you will see the same thing. So introduction with an operating system, getting started, Windows 10 fundamentals. You see that this is chapter 1, and here's all the information that you need, that you have it as ebook, but you can also get it in hard copy. If you're one of those kind of people that needs to have everything in hard copy and need to have a textbook in your hand, then when you go to the bookstore, you can buy that. Or you can buy the book online, but you have to get the voucher, which is going to take you to the assignments. Definitely either through bookstore or through Pearson. And through the Pearson is, so I'm going to go back. This is the ebook, as I said, I'm going to go back in here. So I showed you the Windows 10 assignments, the simulations, and the exams. There are 2 books actually that you have for this course. One of them is the eText, which is the Microsoft Office, and the other one is Technology in Action. Technology in Action also has assignments that you can see. There is the soundbite, and then there is the also test banks. There's help desk, soundbites, test banks. So all of these are going to be things that you will see under, if you recall, I showed you a calendar. under assignment due dates, this is, and I said that this is a very, very important document. So all of your tasks and due dates are here. So you see over here, we have My IT Lab, we have Windows 10. You know where to go find the Windows 10 stuff. You see Technology in Action Chapter 1, and these are the tasks that you have to do. And here is where you come and find your Technology in Action stuff. Technology in Action also has an ebook. So that you can read each chapter, and that is right here under Technology in Action, 14th edition e-text. So you can go in here and read the chapters if you want, or you can just go directly into Technology in Action assignments. But the ebook that you can study for those assignments are here. When you click on here, it's going to take you to the textbook again, and you can open up the textbook and read the chapter if you are one of those people who need to read. But most of the assignments in here are actually done in a way where you do simulations, you learn the material, and then immediately you take a quiz for it. So we cover Windows 10 and Microsoft Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. I'm just going to quickly show you how, for example, Microsoft Word simulation training is. This is optional again if you want to run it, but exams are mandatory. You get points for those. You have to do all of them. There's grader projects, and you don't have to do grader projects 1, 2, 3, but the fourth one is a cumulative things that you have learned through chapter 1 through 4 in the textbook or through simulations, and you do a graders project. A graders project is a project where it's a scenario based. It's going to give you an assignment, and you're going to actually get it done step by step, and you create a Microsoft Word document where there are things that you have to do. So this is just quickly for me to go over the material, and you have to navigate through this. I want you to go through all of these, become familiar with these, and then come up with questions and let me know if you have questions, and then I start answering those questions. So back to assignments, lists, and due dates. So you know that that is going to be your guide, and start here. Start here, there's an introduce yourself. You're going to do a video. You're going to learn how to create that video through Screencast-O-Matic. You're going to post that into a discussion. So when you go to introducing yourself, it's going to take you to a discussion topic. You click on it, and you can go ahead and start a new thread, and you're going to copy paste the link to your video here. How do you know where the video link is? You're going to learn it by watching that Screencast-O-Matic video, how to create that. So you start a new thread for discussion. You call it introduce yourself. Introduce yourself. And then you can come here and you can paste your link in here. Once you're done, you can go ahead and post. So this is quickly in how do you actually navigate through the course, and by all means this is not complete, but this is very quick and short introduction on important places where you have to go to navigate through the course. I'm going to stop right here and post this link so that you can start the course. Good luck with everything, and I will be posting the whole course is going to be posted. And if you have questions, please do email me. If you don't know how to email through Cobra, let me know, and I will create a short video and tell you how to